Okay. Today I would like you to help me to solve a problem. So there are 4 engineering students want try to solve this creative problem in mathematics. So I give them one problem and they have to try to come up with many solutions. First of all, can you introduce yourself? Start from.
Okay, I am Chiayan. I'm an engineering student.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Yongqing. I'm an engineering student as well.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Guo Xuan and I'm UTL engineering student.
My name is Xin Hui. I'm an engineering student.
Okay. So can we look at this problem first and then discuss?
Okay, what's the problem? A plot of land with dimension of 88 meter by 65 meter is converted to a car park. You are asked to design a parking lot layout to park as many cars as possible. You have to consider to have an entrance as well as an exit and also how the lines to be painted for the car park. Try to come out with as many design as possible for the car park. Okay, so we have to design the car park. Block of land of 88 meter, 65 meter is converted to a car park. We are asked to design a layout as many cars as possible. So we have to put an entrance. So that
This is a car park.
this is the car park, the parking lot. Then we have to put as many cars as possible. But we don't have the standard car size, their dimension, length and width.
Shall we estimate that we Google a standard car size?
Yeah. Possible.
Okay.
Or just assume
Assume.
maximum length for a car park. Normally car park standardized. Car parking lot standardized.
For a car.
Normally standardized one.
Can we Google?
Or car how many meters?
Let's Google for the size of the car.
Yes. Not the size of a car, because size of a car have different size. You have hatchback, you have sedan car, you have 4x4
We
car.
will Google the size of parking
Every
lot.
car comes from different size, so you have to find the standardized parking lot.
What is this one? This space.
Not sure lah. Maybe it's the gray area or what. This is not our concern. Okay. The
2.3 to
KV
2.7 meter. Okay.
2.3
to 2.7 meter.
to 2.7 meter for this is the
Width or length?
length, right?
Yeah.
Range.
You can see. Normally one car.
7.
The width.
The width. This is the width. This is
Yeah. In Malaysia.
Malaysia.
The width got can fit in 2 people with taller to length. So plus bonnet and maybe times 2. This one times 2.
Okay. Because it is a rectangle shape, so of course we have to consider as well how the car will, after you park the car, you must have a road for it to go through, and then this is the parking lot, right? So then you can turn in, so you must leave some gap for the car to enter the parking lot, right? So for the design, I think my idea will have, a E, F, H, and G will fill up with parking lot like this, and then at the side you have this, and then the entrance will have the entrance here, and maybe the exit will have at here. So at one point it will go into and then
One round.
turn around and one round like this. Maybe one idea like that.
Okay.
Or maybe we have another idea is the entrance and the entrance and the exit combined together. I have one way and two way entrance like that.
Yeah, then you can have surrounding and even beside here.
Yeah.
Middle.
And the middle. So first of all we have to find
You have to find out, the size of the parking lot first.
and the size of parking lot. Of course, we have to take into the consideration if the car park is underground or is at the underground of some building, we have to consider the column of the building.
Oh.
You know, to build out the building, the car park, if it at underground, it must has column as well to fill up the space.
If it's not stated here means there's no column.
Ah.
So you
Yeah.
can take it out of the consideration.
Yeah, we can take it out of the consideration.
Okay.
And then for this one, A, B, C, D, and
What is
B,
this
C,
one?
D, I'm not sure, 3.5 meter
Longkang.
longkang. Or maybe the gap for something, park as many cars as possible.
Oh, they say the part of land is only here, which means is EFGH.
5 meter, oh, nice.
This one, most design is actually 5 meter. In Malaysia, 5 meter times 2.5 meter. 5 meter
times.
Oh,
length
yeah,
and
nice.
2.5 wide.
So this is a rectangle lah. We need to fill in the rectangle inside this car park.
How about the space in between one lot to another?
One lot to
Like my parking is sucks, right? So I usually need a wider space.
5 meter. Quite big eh.
It can be more smaller lah, because this is Malaysia. In Singapore, they are more smaller, so that they only can reverse parking.
I'm actually thinking about that. So reverse parking save a lot. I mean, they give a lot more extra space for more parking lots. Reverse parking. And it's easier to get out from the lot to exit also.
So we try ocean one first of this one. Can fill in, I mean, we count can fill in how many cars.
Yeah.
Okay, we based on this dimension and then we come up with an idea how can we fit in all the dimension the parking lot inside first. After that, we proceed to the next step, how to lift the gap for the parking lot.
Okay, so
88.
5 meter.
5 times 2.
So we use like this 5 meter here. I mean 5 meter use here because here longer. Here is 2.5. Can. Oh, you save space on it.
This is okay. We can proceed to two methods. First, you lift the car like this, or you lift the car like this, right? So we calculate both of the solution, both of the methods.
I count this one.
Okay.
Second one.
So
For the
do we
vertical,
have a lot at the middle? No.
no, all fill as many cars as possible first, and then after that we try to consider how we can lift the gap for the parking lot.
Usually the space need how much the road like the turn one.
Yeah, we need to calculate for the. We
Yeah.
consider quite a lot of things, the angle. All these things.
I mean the road for car to pass. to jalan.
Are we calculating only parking lot at the side? No,
Calculating.
Currently.
We can.
Which design? Which design? are we doing?
This one can 17. 17.
Okay.
There's still extra spaces.
Got extra space of 0.6 meter. Never mind lah, that one never mind. Then 65 divided by 2.5. 26. You can
fill in 26.
26 lah.
Ngam.
Ngam.
Then this one have gap of 0.6 lah. Okay.
So you need to consider the entrance and exit for the car.
These are side parking, right?
Side parking.
Side parking.
So total, if we do not consider the road for the car to pass by, so we can have 442 parking lots to fill entire parking lots.
You can fill in entire
Without any gap.
Without any gap.
Without any gap.
65.
Divide by this one.
If this one 5 meter, then here 10 only. 10 minus 65, I still got 55. Oh, actually can fill up a lot.
A lot.
A lot. Two side only 10. That means that the design can be more bigger. This side actually can fill up.
Actually, I'm not sure this one is the road or
Hey, wait.
you
You
understand?
say 26 lots, right? Then if you are side parking, so it's like 26 times 5 meters, so it's 130.
I calculating the another.
85.
You're calculating this one, right? We got
Vertical and horizontal.
horizontal. We calculate both lah. How is that?
If horizontal means the side parking, right? You are doing side parking, right? If side parking means we are calculating like this.
How many can fit in?
If based on your calculation, 17 lots here, 17 lots is 85 meters, so it's cannot fit in.
Okay.
Here, if based on calculation, 26 lots times 5 meters.
I calculate here is 88. Like this. The car.
So it's not side parking.
Never mind, you calculate that one
You
also.
calculate this one.
Calculate like this one also can. See how many. You need how much the gap? I don't know the gap estimate.
I need to calculate like how much I can put here for some. If design like this.
Oh, you want to design?
If I want to calculate see, then we compare and see which one has more parking lot. Because 65 is very big.
Do we want to one person select one design and we calculate
So-
first, or everyone discuss one design?
One person one design.
Okay.
I think what do you think?
We got roughly the idea already. We can pick one design for each person, then we calculate first, then we compare.
Okay.
Okay, sure. I Google. Let's see how they design their car park, but in the rectangle shape. Okay, how they can fit.
My
in
company
the
like this
car
one is Sengit one.
possible.
I don't know why.
Oh.
That one, never mind, too advanced.
That-
We do the simple one first.
Yeah.
Stick to classic way.
Classic.
But this one actually is easier to come in and out. If side
Come
parking, I really don't want to park inside.
in now. Yeah. No, we the gap how we assume normally
We have
the gap for the car to go.
the gap normally I think is one car size and more than that.
More than
More
that.
than
When you turn some more.
Considering.
If this is one way, right? If one way, then we put the width of car and wider a bit.
So
If the width of the car is 2.5, maybe you have to come up with the road like another 2 meter
so
for it to
Safer.
turn to parking, right? Maybe you need a 2 meter or 1.5 meter, something like that.
Okay.
Make it 4 easier. 4 meter can enough. It's quite big already.
Big because the car length is 5, right? Then roughly less than that, okay.
4 meter we set the
Okay.
car, the road, the gap. So okay, one design. You calculate this one.
Oh, okay.
Then I calculate like this. Maybe center one. Because let's gap.
Sorry?
You here 1, 2, 3, 4 ma. Then we try first. I try this design.
Oh, okay. Because I want to see how much can fit like this first.
You all come up with any design?
Mine
Try.
Mine roughly like this.
My design is first I put an entrance, okay,
But you go down
at the because it's rectangle, so I put entrance here. So in and out is here, and then the road here all will be blank, okay, until here you have parking, and then the rest are the parking lot here inside here, parking lot, road, parking lot, then road. This my design, my idea is like that because it's easier for people to come in and then go inside. You
How about
can
here?
in and out. Here parking
How to go in?
like here. Oh, here no. That's this one. This one, parking lot, and then this parking lot, then parking lot, okay, and then the road, the gap for the car to come out. Yeah, maybe you can go here, okay, to save the space up,
Okay.
because it's easier for the car to entrance in
In and out in the same
in and out at the same time, so they can check. For mostly we go to shopping mall, right? We can have a monitor, a board here to show how many parking lot left, so we can see through here, right? Then another monitor here to see how many parking lot left is here, so it's more convenient for the driver to see how many parking lot.
Okay. Then shall we set a time?
Now we start the design. We calculate the number of cars of our design. Try.
How long maybe? 10, 15 minutes.
10 minutes.
We set 10 minutes first.
With the road is 4 meter. Okay. Try. Calculate first. So
to get probably?
4. Enough idea. Logic.
Let's go around
5.
Mine can 6.5 for
4.
No, I can continue first after.
Okay.
after
Yeah, we
this, then
calculate the
continue.
number. Then we see logic or not.
Yours here is also side parking or straight?
I'm confused already. Here 5 meter.
So it's side parking.
Side parking, yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on the entrance. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to consider entrance also.
Entrance. See your
Or
entrance.
else they're hard to park in. They overbook the lot.
Wow, put a lot.
Actually, yeah. My design is too simple.
We study the numbers first. Only accurate.
Can